like to appear for the state.
You are for the? All right. State was supposed to file report.
Yes, because I was the best candidate in the select list. My name is appearing in serial number 1.
Yes.
I was not recommended. Rather, the third man has been recommended.
Third, not even the second one.
Not even the second man. Because of the fact, as I have been informed through RTI, a recommendation of the minister that I have annexed. At page 79.
Report by the Principal Secretary, Law Department, Government of West Bengal, dated 8th October 2025. Placed in court today, is taken on record. Stop. On a perusal of the same, it appears that the the writ petitioner was not given appointment as Muslim marriage registrar on the exclusive decision of the Minister in charge of Law and Judicial Department, Government of West Bengal. In spite of the fact that the Principal Secretary recommended the name of the writ petitioner. Stop. As the according to the Principal Secretary, the decision of the Minister in charge is the final one. Accordingly, appointment was given in favor of the candidate whose name featured in the third position of the select list. Stop. The minister in charge, the reason quoted by the minister in charge for appointing the private respondent has been quoted by the principal secretary, and the same is quoted herein. Copy. Set out. However, it appears from the office record. The principal secretary has mentioned that the statute is silent about the question as to whether the role of Qazi is connected with registration of Muslim marriages. And the reason shown by the minister in charge is his personal experience. Stop. Paragraph. Show me from the statute how it is related, how the work of the Kaji and the MMR are related to each other. What is the work of the Kaji?
Your Lordship, I would come to that. First,
the act was given.
The act was given. Rule 3 of the 1929.
procedure for selection of candidate for MMR?
The special reason out of 3, any person could be selected.
Selected by whom?
by the state.
What role does the MIC have? What role does the MIC have?
I will consider one thing, page 52. This is the notification issued by the principal secretary, which is contrary to his report.
Read petition.
Page 52.
52, yes.
This is issued by the principal secretary to the government official.
Right.
But kindly come to
Huh?
fourth paragraph.
Oh,
And whereas the state government earlier appoints a Aminul Islam as Qadi of HARIPAL PF area under section 2 of the Qadis Act 1980, with an order dated 12/9/2023. And whereas the work of Qazi has close proximity with the work of MMR in any specific area, therefore Sheikh Aminul Islam has gained considerable experience in Mohammedan marriage registration related work in that locality. And whereas the state government, on the opinion of the highest authority of approval after consideration of the experience of Aminul Islam as Qazi of HARIPAL, differed with the recommendation of the district committee Hooghly as well as the recommendation made by the IGR West Bengal to approve the appointment of Sheikh Aminul Islam as also MMR HARIPAL district Hooghly. This is his earlier notification. This is the notification issued by the principal secretary.
No, this is.
He did not utter a single word, only on the basis of the recommendation of the minister in charge. He has been selected. He has been selected for the experience. His experience has been considered as a special qualification.
By the MIC.
By the MIC, that has not been specifically stated in that earlier notification.
He has stated it on writing.
And what my attention is relying on the notification. That is an internal communication. There note of the department.
right.
Obviously.
Here also they have specifically stated due to the experience of working as a Qazi. Because today if somebody
Just show me the work of Qazi and the work of MMR are related to each other.
but both
Experience.
both are related to the process of marriage. Qazi can perform the rituals, but he cannot only register the marriage. The MMR have the power to register the marriage. Now today, if an MMR appointed in that particular area, then he will conduct the entire thing. The Qazi have no role to play, my lord.
This is like my Purohit, conduct the rituals part.
Now,
If I
I'm working as a Qazi since 2023, so my experience has been taken into consideration as a special reason.
How can the Qazi have the experience of registering Muslim marriages?
Special criteria is he should have his knowledge about the Muslim rituals which is required to be performed at the time of marriage.
Nothing to do.
Anyway, that is different.
And that is the reason, madam.
There are two acts separate governing the field. Separate acts. What is the requirement of?
if I may just assess this.
Not been defined in rule. For any special reason, out of 3, anybody could be selected. That
So
is not
if
the
you, no question of challenging the rule. Now, if the minister has come to an opinion that the Qazi is enough, he can act as the registrar. What is the use of having a different act?
That is not
That
the
is what
requirement
he
of
has
the act.
done.
That is not the requirement of the act. But kindly consider
That is what he has done.
experience has been taken into consideration. Not on the basis of the recommendation of the minister have been selected.
It is at the recommendation of the minister.
Because why? Well, kindly come to the notification that is at
Because the recommendation is of somebody else.
kindly come to page 70.
No, wait. What are you submitting?
As per 3A, if I may place the entire section, if I may be allowed to place, on occurrence of a vacancy in the post of a Mohammedan registrar or on the creation of a
Rules
new
put.
office, rules 1929 rules. Your Lordship has a copy of that?
Yes.
On the occurrence of a vacancy in the post of Mohammedan registrar or on the creation of a new office in any district other than the district of Kolkata, the registrar shall once make temporary appointment to carry out on the work of office, intimate the vacancy to the Inspector General of Registration and invite application for the permanent post. Applications may also be received by IG of Registration, but on receipt, he should forward them to the registrar of the district concerned. The registrar will then send to the IG of Registration all the applications for the post after recommending in order of preference the best 4 of the application and merely noting on the others not recommended. On
So one thing, the registrar, what is his work? He forwards the application to
last
the
paragraph
IGR.
of that thing,
Let us go step by step.
he will then communicate the recommendations to the government, who may select one out of these. The 3 names for any special reason may select any other from the rest of the candidates. Now, Your Lordship, if we consider the the Muslim Marriage Registration Act and the Qazi Act, there is no specified bar that such person with Qazi designation or MMR designation cannot be appointed as vice versa as a Qazi or MMR. So that bar is not there in the statute. In my humble
There
understanding, I
is
cannot.
no mandate either.
No,
That
there is
one
no mandate.
is a Kaji.
But
He
while
has to
this,
be given
this person,
preference.
private respondent has been considered, this thing has been taken into consideration as a special reason. There may not be a mandate, but this is the special reason as my humble understanding goes. Rest, your lordship, I cannot go beyond this report because the minister's notification, the minister's note or minister's decision is this much only.
Now, my lord,
Can the recommendation of the minister in charge be treated as the recommendation of the government?
state. That's my point. That's
Your lordship, that we will have to, in this report, the minister's
All right,
decision
now
has been acted upon.
that is all right. But show me from law whether the minister is the government.
It is not. It is
Huh?
my humble understanding. It is there is a difficulty.
There
But
is a difficulty.
that's why this
How do you
report has left it
overcome?
open to the honorable court.
Yes.
As the
How do you overcome this difficulty?
lordship, that is there.
That is there.
There is no
Private
there is no
response?
explanation to
The
that.
minister is the government?
That
No.
I never, I will not say this.
Not say
But
this.
my lord, kindly appreciate one thing. In his notification on my lord 3/6/2025, that is at page 52, he demonstrates that he has been, this private respondent has been selected only on the basis of the recommendation of the minister. And it is the employer to decide what would be the special criteria for which he could be. It is not the case of the petitioner that I don't
The
have the
employer is the state government. Employer is state government.
State
Here, my lord, employer does
Right.
here he
Now,
is
selection
not a
committee is not the employer. Employer is the state government. No, the state government has recommended X's name. The minister has recommended Y's name.
But there should be a selection committee who can consider, because the name has been recommended by the
No, if these are not there in the selection procedure rules, these cannot be imbibed at this point of time. The thing which has happened is, your lordship, it has gone up to the principal secretary, then it has moved up to the minister in charge. There lies the confusion. For this, a new rules or something that
Yes.
vacant. There is no rule of the.
Here, everybody's name has been recommended by the political persons. Kindly come to page 46.
Thing is, without the blessings of the political leaders, nothing happens in this state. What can be done?
That is the difficulty. That is the procedure now going on.
If this is the procedure, then the court has to follow the law. The court cannot proceed with the procedures that is prevailing.
It's not that I have been selected only for the recommendation of the minister.
It is.
Selected for the my experience, which has been taken into consideration.
Your experience was there before the selection committee. Your experience was known to the principal secretary and the other members and everybody. They did not find any reason to give special preference to you because of your experience. It is only the minister who comes in and says, no, he is a Kaji and he has got experience.
Ultimate decision taking authority.
Who is the ultimate decision taking authority? According to law, it is the government.
Now, kindly come to page 46.
The law rule says it is the government. Then how do I take into consideration the recommendation of the minister in charge?
Minister in charge or something not recommended by him. Then come to page 79. What I am trying to apprise that only my experience has been taken into consideration. And kindly relying upon judgment, that is 2019 volume 6, page 362. It says it is for the employer to decide what to be the special criteria.
no dispute. The proposition.
And here the employer has decided my experience.
Who is your employer?
State government.
That's the
State-
point.
Page
I believe the secretary of the department is fair enough, my lord, to
Yes, he at least came up with proper facts and said that this is the problem. And he couldn't do anything despite the recommendation given by the committee and the secretary and everything. Please come.
that would be reflecting from the reports also that we have next. One more thing, like, can you kindly record that the
I'll
it
ask
should not be compromised for a special reason, because I have obtained 4.125 marks whereas the third man obtained 2.375.
Show me that.
50 page 59.
No, that is in my humble understanding. It's too much for the asking your lordship. There is no consequence. As per 3A, special reasons is there. He has to add.
Yes. Yes.
So whatever is special must be
4.125.
Because
and 2.375 third man. And the specialist reason must be like read, keeping in mind the principle of wisdom generis. The Purohit cannot be appointed as marriage register. That's a can be provided he has qualification in terms of the yes.
ওই তিনজন নয়, তিনজন ছাড়াও আমি অন্য কারো কিছু করতে পারি। ছাড়াও
আমি দেখেছি something should be challenged. না না
তোমরাই ছিল।
হুম?
তোমরাই ছিল।
আমি ছিলাম না।
তোমরা মানে
আমি ছিলাম না।
কংগ্রেসের media করার জন্য এত চিন্তা চেঞ্জ হয়ে
Everybody must be having this page 59 in the writ petition. Please open this and let us read 3A once more, right? And see
your lordship is referring to.
59. There is a chart,
Yes, yes.
right? Let us look at the headings. From the left, it's serial number, name of the applicants, residential address, residential proof, educational qualification, marks, and the recommendation. And see the recommendation portion, the number of political leaders recommending.
That your lordship has
That is the requirement of advertisement.
Is it?
Jurisdictional, yes. Local person has to be.
But the procedure does not lay down any recommendation portion. Where is it? It is only to be recommended by the registrar. The order of preference. Where is the question of recommendation from political leaders? Show me that.
Just second minute. Recommendation of the registrar.
The advertisement.
Recommendation of letters.
Does it?
Paragraph
Applications are
by
invited.
application.
Possessing sufficient acquaintance with the Arabic language, Mohammedan law, marriage and divorce, having good moral character.
Paragraph 12, page 24, clause 12.
1 minute. Educational qualification, experience working as MMR, residential certificate, proof, character certificate, voter card, Aadhaar card, passport, ration card, any other testimonials required.
Clause 12, page 24, clause 12.
Name and address of the person recommending the candidate. Where from has it
This
come?
is the pro forma given with the notice.
Rule 5 in the Mohammedan rules. Let us see Rule 5 once.
Rule 5, to me, yes, there is no
Form.
I don't find at least.
Candidates are required to moral such and such.
Yes. And receive the application.
In the rule, there is no such thing as recommendation.
I didn't find.
No, 9. Name and address of persons recommending the candidate. Names and address of the persons recommend if previously appointed, if ever dismissed, particulars. Address of the persons recommending the candidate.
Like the same. In fact, my if you kindly find from the
No, from the rule it is there. 9.
rule 9.
5-9.
5-9. Yes, sir. In fact, the same. In fact, the same MLA is recommending other candidates also. Because the Snehashish Chakraborty, first recommending first man. He is also recommending let's 60 serial 7.
It doesn't matter.
Serial 7. Serial number 7.
That would not
And
add
Becharam Manna,
BA.
Becharam Manna, the other MLA, local MLA, he is recommending 1 and 3 both. These are
And PA allows your lordship
should
the
be
government
amended.
to choose from the recommended or from unrecommended ones as well. The language of 3A is such. So this recommendation portion is not very much troubling us, I believe. It's just that the decision which is troubling.
The decision should be on merit. And in fact, the marks given based on my academic credentials.
You have the rules of business of the state. Do you have the rules of business? What exactly the state government mean? As
That
how
you can find from the constitution.
all right, you've got a separate rules of business, right?
I'll have to inquire and come.
Yes, please come back.
Lordship.
কতদূর বলেছিলাম বলে তো ডিভিও ওকে হুম right. As according to rule P within brackets small a of the rules relating to appointment of Muslim marriage registrars and the procedure for selection of candidates as laid down therein, comma, the on occurrence of the vacancy in the post of a Mohammedan registrar, comma, the registrar shall at once make a temporary appointment to carry on the work of the office, comma, intimate the vacancy to the Inspector General of Registration and invite applications for the permanent post. Stop. On receipt of the applications, the registrar will forward the same to the Inspector General of Registration after recommending the order of preference, the best 4 of the applications and merely noting on the others, within quotes, not recommended. Stop. On receipt of the applications, the Inspector General of Registration is to ask the Permanent Committee, PC CAPS, to consider them along with his remarks and the remarks of the registrar, comma, as the case may be, comma, and submit their recommendations putting forward 3 names for each vacancy in order of preference. The recommendations are thereafter required to be communicated to the government, who will select one out of the 3 names, or for any special reason, comma, may select any other from the rest of the candidates. Stop paragraph. In the instant case, it appears that the principal secretary
Basically, secretary of the respective department.
issued the notification of appointment of the private respondent solely relying on the decision of the minister in charge, who took into consideration the experience gained by the private respondent for acting as Kaji. Stop. Whether the decision of the not decision, recommendation of the mayor and council could have been given so much of weight for providing appointment to the private respondent, despite the private respondent obtaining far less marks than the first recommended candidate, and whether the act of functioning as Kaji can be treated to be and whether um, the act functioning as Kaji would can be treated to be a special reason for recommending appointment of the private respondent is required to be adjudicated by the court. Stop. The parties are directed to come ready for arguing on the above issue on the adjourned date. Stop. When do I fix it? I would like to see the rules of business. Please bring it. All right.
Next week, ma'am.
Next week. 7th of November.
Your lordship, can it be kept on 10th or 11th?
10th is a Monday. I do not want to block it.
Any day.
7th, you have a difficulty? 14th of November.
14, but any day before 14, 14 I have some. That particular week I will be out of state
Entire week?
due to treatment of my mother.
Then can it be on 4th, 5th?
5th is a holiday.
After 14th, your lordship.
After 4th, 5th is a holiday.
14th, after 14th.
After
Or
14th?
maybe on 12th, 13th, anything.
No, he won't be there.
Any day before 14.
See, it's very difficult to find out a date in that case.
This week?
Are you going to bear court?
Friday?
Till today, there is holiday today or day before, yes. So we will have to. And honestly speaking, Mr. Mandal is leading us in this matter. He is in bed rest due to his eye surgery.
21st of November.
Grateful.
Let it be treated as part hard millet.
Sorry, sir, I cannot do it. I never do it. Never.
Because they have argued a lot, not me.
Whoever. The court has spent some time on this matter.
21st, can it be on 24th? I will be out of station on that particular week due to treatment of my mother.
Of this year or
But then you said you won't be there from 10th to the 14th?
21, I will be out of station.
14th to 21.
oh, Baba.
Then in that case, prior there too, we can keep it.
Prior 14, I have no difficulty.
12th, we'll keep it in that case. 12th.